You may already know that colours and layers in Affinity Designer have their own opacity settings. This allows you to add solid transparency to any layer or any applied colour. These methods provide an extremely efficient way of applying transparency. However, what about when you need to apply transparency independently of colour? We'll walk you through the process of adding independent transparency. As an example, we'll add translucency to the foreground balloon, just like the background balloons. The tool we need is the Transparency tool, which can be accessed using the shortcut key Y, or by selecting it from the Tools panel here. Click to select the object you wish to apply transparency to. On the context toolbar, you'll see that the type is set to none. This shows that the selected object is fully opaque. From this menu, you can select your required transparency type. As we're applying transparency to a shape which is rounded but not circular, I'm going to select elliptical to get the best results. The selected transparency is applied to the object, and adjustable handles appear. Black stops indicate opaque areas, while white stops indicate fully transparent areas. For this example, we could do with the transparency at the stops being the other way around. So the most opaque areas of the balloon are around the edge. I can switch these stops quickly using this button on the context toolbar. You can drag out to reset the transparency's gradient, or drag individual nodes to reposition the gradient precisely. Now, balloons aren't 100% transparent at the centre, so let's update the opacity level at this stop. Simply select it, and then from the Colour or Swatches panel, adjust the opacity slider. Notice how the colour of the stop updates to a mid-grey to indicate the area underneath is semi-transparent. You can add additional stops anywhere along the line by clicking once. If you are using a type of gradient which has multiple handles, make sure you click on the handle which has the midpoint markers. The opacity applied to the new stop will honour the current opacity of the area underneath. To remove a stop, select it and then press delete. You can reposition inner stops anywhere along the gradient handle by dragging them. You can also adjust the transition from one opacity level to another by dragging the midpoint markers. They also handily snap to a central position to create a linear transition. And that's how you apply independent transparency to objects in Affinity Designer. Thanks for watching.